Okay, let's go ahead and dive right in. I actually need to adjust something really quick. My headset is much too loud. I'm going to be shouting at you guys if I don't turn this down. Okay. Yeah. All right. So now I think the headset's at a good volume. And how's everyone doing today? Things are going good for me. Um, all right, hang on one second. Just trying to get things set up. All right. Okay, so let's take a look. Let's take a look at the tournament schedule really quick. And so the weekly Super Blitz Arena is ending. The daily Blitz Arena is ending. The daily Rapid Arena started about half an hour ago. I believe yesterday I played the daily Rapid Arena. Not sure what else to do really. I don't really feel like playing any like 3 or 5 minute chess. So I'll just jump in the 10-minute arena and go from there. If I can get paired up here, we'll get started. Okay. All right, we can get out of Zen mode. Don't need Zen mode for the stream. I was playing Zen mode earlier to just to warm up. I didn't want to know how high or low rated my opponent was. All right, Carol Khan. All right, so what does Zen mode look like? Yeah, it just makes the clock tiny like this. That's interesting. It's not really useful for the stream. Okay. Lights out. All right, so we're completing development. I'm gonna get my queen out next. Unless he does something, yeah, like something like that, where he's kicking my bishop around. Generally, I don't mind trading this bishop off. Just because it's my bad bishop, and yeah, I think I'll step back though, for now. The problem I have right now is that this knight can come back forward. And his pieces are all kind of like cramped in here a little bit, and yeah, and now he's provoking more weaknesses in his king side. So this is fine. All right, now taking here seems to be a good option for me, because it draws this pawn further forward. Although is that a good option actually? I'm not sure. I don't lose the bishop pair, not right away. I like that this pawn becomes a target, but he has f4 immediately. Yeah, I'm thinking about knight takes and then knight e7 to hit that pawn, but then he plays f4, and then what do I do? Because I have knight here. That looks okay for like knight here. Let's try it. My minor pieces are coordinating on this square nicely. This isn't a threat. Oh, actually it is. Takes and then takes, and my bishop's trapped. All right, so let's make a little hole for the bishop. Yeah, that allows this. Not ideal. It's not ideal, is it? Yeah, because the rook is defending this pawn, right? And my bishop doesn't have the square. Maybe f6. Yeah, I think f6 is maybe a little bit less worrisome than h6. Just because the knight can jump back easily when he captures here. Or if he captures there. Okay, so now my question becomes, do I step back or do I trade and then step back? So whether or not I trade that pawn off. If I take first, it opens up his bishop, right? Like this battery becomes a little bit more significant if his bishop can come in this way. So I don't want to. But it does. Yeah. Let's just bring the bishop back. That's fine. I'm fine with this trade. I could be thinking about that in the wrong way. Maybe the issue is not so much this as all right. And I was saying earlier that I wanted to take back with the knight, but I also have the option of taking back with the bishop here. I think the knight makes more sense. Let's go this way. I get an isolated pawn after he takes this way. But okay. Finally connecting my rooks. Threatening to jump in here with the queen. I'm expecting bishop f4. I think I'll play bishop d6. I'm gonna get my other rook to the center here. Okay, that did nothing to stop my queen g3 idea. Then I'm picking up this pawn. Yeah, I think this is a blunder on his part. After I take this pawn, I'm taking this pawn. And do I take with the knight or the bishop? Take when the knight comes with a better threat. It's actually threatening to win a piece. Yeah, take with the knight. It also opens up the rook. I could double up my rooks now. Like this, or like this. He's got a bishop discovery here on my bishop. I should watch out for. If I take here, I just win the bishop pair. That's worth considering. Although, immediately though, I'm worried about this. I mean, the queen is defending this bishop, I guess. I can just step over with the rook. Yeah, that's probably fine. I'll trade this off and then come over here with the other rook. This king is so much more exposed than mine at the moment. And I'm up 2 pawns in this position. Lil Gucci, hello, how's it going? I think I'm just gonna shorten your name. It's kind of a mouthful, isn't it? Thanks for the follow. Okay. So when I see everything lined up like this, I really want to move my bishop here. So that makes me want to play g6 to threaten that. Yeah, g6 seems fine here. Let's go for it. Okay, so he's stopping that with b4, b6, b4. I think I said g6. I meant b6. All right, bishop here seems like a good idea as well. Just putting more pressure on the pin piece. I'm not sure how he defends this. He probably moves his other rook over. But then bishop here is a double attack. So yeah, we'll see about that. Sonic Castle, hey, how's it going, man? Nice to see you at the beginning of the stream. He goes there with check. Wow. I think if I just take it, I guess it runs into this. So I have to go here. I step back with the queen. That unpins. Probably less dangerous. I'll just go back this way. Seems fine. So taking with the queen king there might have been a blunder. I wasn't ready to calculate that out completely. All right. So now I need to move my queen back. Maybe here. I could just take that. Yeah, let's just take it. Simplify. I mean, I'm up a piece here, so seems good. He has to take back with the queen. I'm hitting the queen. Okay. So I guess he does have a check there, so that's fine. Would I rather take back with the rook or the king? If I take back with the king, he's got, a tempo here, so let's take back with the rook. Probably still wants to do this. All right, I'm going to just develop my queen, coordinate, defend my bishop. This is easily winning now. I don't believe his queen all by herself is really doing much here. And I'm just a piece up with several pawns as well. Okay. So that doesn't really threaten anything. Just trying to stop. Looks like he's just trying to stop the checks and the queen trade. Okay. So this is a nice threat, but he has this in response. So wait, if I go here and he goes there, I can't really check with the queen or anything. Let's go here. Just bring the queen in closer. Make things a little bit more dangerous for his king. Okay. I don't believe he's surviving this unless he trades queens. So, yeah, he's going to have to block with the queen, and then... Alright, and he's just resigning because he's losing his queen, I guess. Not losing, but trading his queen off, and yeah. It's no longer... I'm no longer in danger of getting checkmated, so I guess he resigned. Okay. 1984, slowly climbing back up to 2000, where we were last time. Alright. I'll start off with my usual d4. My opponent's name is Be Wrong. It's a cute little play on words, I guess. Alright, so knight f6. It's a good move. I'll play c4. Alright, so he's playing the Nimzo. I looked at a position similar to this the other day when Chesspotter Serbia was playing against me, and he had played knight c6 instead of castles. And I believe I played e4, which was not a popular move. I think bishop d2 was more popular. I think maybe I'll go with bishop d2 in this position, even though it's not the same position. I just I feel like it's just a more normal move, you know. Okay, now so after g6 I want to play, or sorry, after b6 I definitely want to play e4, just to try to contest this diagonal. I could also play g3 and bishop g2. Hmm. Yeah, let's go with e4 here. We'll play there too. Maybe we'll meet. All right, cool, Sonic Castle. So I'm in the Deadly Rapid Arena. Yeah. Okay, so bishop here. He's done nothing to prevent this move. I can also play here just to close up the diagonal, which I think is more to the point. I think this is more to the point of the reason I played e4. So I'll play d5 just to blunt this bishop. Then the idea is just d3 castles and bishop d3 castles. Oh, did I miss something here? Because this pawn's pinned. Maybe after taking here, you can just take. Hmm. If I go with the knight first. Step back with the knight. I might be losing a pawn here. Yeah. It's a result of me not knowing this opening well. Now if I go king takes, actually I avoid losing the pawn. But I have to deal with the fact that I can't castle. Which I think I would rather do. I would rather deal with an uncastled king than losing a pawn. I can't believe I'm saying this. Oh, I could also take back with the knight. No, he takes this pawn. Yeah, I'm not worried about this pawn. I'm worried about this pawn here. Yeah, so king takes is fine. And I think what I could do eventually is like rook here and then king back. I just got to deal with the fact that this pawn is going to be pinned on my way back here. So how do I do that? I could also like put my rook in the center, put both of my rooks in the center, and then hide my king back on b1. That's another plan. Or maybe just leave the rook on the h-file in preparation for a kingside attack. Bring this rook over here. Put king c1, b1. Yeah, that seems okay. A puzzle that the computer doesn't see. The best move. Well, that's cool. I'll check that out in a minute. I always like links like that. But how difficult is the puzzle? Is it something that a human can understand? Or is it just so difficult that nobody can understand it at first glance? It's an easy puzzle from 1800 level. Huh. Oh, wow. So it's just a position that a computer doesn't understand very well. Wow, I thought we were way past those days. Like I'd seen positions like that back in the 90s or whatever. All right, so I guess he wants to go here to pick up the light squared bishop. Honestly, I'm fine with that. Because it's my bad bishop, right? You could also be wanting to go here to put more pressure on this pawn. But it's defended enough times, and I can always bring the knight back here if I play king c1. So let's go with that. Sonic Castle should be fair. You should try it with Stocks 10. You talking about Stockfish 10? Well, Lichess has Stockfish 10 right now, so. Alright, so queen here. Defends this pawn. Stays with the bishop. Threatens the knight. Hey, DiGiano. Alright, takes my bishop. I'll take back. Okay, so c6, he's trying to open up some files now against my king. Which is the right plan, I gotta say. He's threatening c takes, and then I guess rook here or whatever. I'm just gonna step aside with my king. There's no need to defend this pawn or anything. Shouldn't panic and try to take that or anything. So I'm just gonna go here. Step out of any checks with the queen. So does the puzzle say that it was like missed by Stockfish 8? If that's the case, then Stockfish 10 likely has fixed whatever bug that was causing the issue. Alright, so my king's nice and safe on b1. I can start thinking about attacking him. My opponent sure is taking his time. It's nice to see an opponent actually using his clock. Ooh, pawn here. Wow. I did not expect that. I mean, it's kind of a tempo waste, right? Like, if he wanted to play pawn here, he should have just played in one go. Alright, let's just start marching my 8 pawn. Sorry, H pawn. See what happens. Just want to attack him on the king side. Okay. Let's continue with the plan. Alright, bishop here is nice. Hits my queen. I wanted the queen to remain with the knight in case I want to play g4. So I'm thinking about moves like this and this. Probably not queen c3 because I don't want to allow the queen trade. Then again, maybe the queen trade isn't so bad for me. I'm not sure. Queen here is a nice, you know, the nice benefit of attacking the b pawn. Queen here doesn't really ask him to do anything. Queen here does. I'm not really wanting to trade queens, I don't think. The problem is queen b3 doesn't really participate in any of the stuff that I'm wanting to do on the king side. Queen here means this pawn is pinned, but that's not an issue right now. That's okay. Let's go this way. Closer to the king side. Alright, so he's played h6 to avoid me playing h6. So now g4, g5 is my idea. I'm going to go ahead and start with that. Chess user says queen c3 is bad. Yeah, I mean, the major downside I'm seeing right now is that the a pawn becomes isolated and weak. But beyond that, I'm not really sure why it might be considered bad. Tactics. Tactics. That's good. Yeah, bishop d3. I didn't see that. It's a nice check there. So I guess I got lucky avoiding queen c3 for a different reason. Okay, looks like he wants to double up on the e-file. This is my weak pawn, so it's a decent plan. Um, I have a mind to just push e5 while I can to get rid of this weakness. If takes, knight takes, you double up, I can play f4. I also like the idea of g5. G5, actually, where does this queen go? G5, he has to take. And then after knight here, I'm threatening to play h6. Yeah, so he has to take after g5. And then knight takes. But then he doubles up. But the knight's on the pawn, and I can play f3. Or even f4, preparing e5. Let's go with that. He's going to get short on time pretty soon. So again, he still has this bishop check idea. So queen takes here, and then I have to like play king c1 or something. If f6, I just go knight e6. Let's take here now. Now king c1. I think I'm okay. If he checks me here, if he checks me here, I'll probably just stick my king on d2 in front of the passed pawn, and then fight for the c-file. Well, there's a minute left. I should be able to win this. This pawn will fall eventually. It's kind of tough to find a productive move for black. Usually, yeah, I should have played this. Yeah, knight here is serious, actually. h6, I looked at it. I didn't think it did very much. After the queens were traded, I mean, opening up his king doesn't really accomplish very much. Maybe it gets rid of my weak pawn, but can he just push? I don't know. All right, so he just loses on time. That's really strange behavior. Rather than just trying to play more quickly, he just doesn't do anything. Henry Mancini, this song request of Henry Mancini goofing at the coffee house is not playing for some reason. I can't get this thing to. I can't get this request to play. Sorry, it just skipped it over. There's Lex. Hey, welcome back, man. Vohayo. All right, so just won my second game in a row. If I win the third one, I should be on. I can get a nice 4. All right, so 1960. Oh, but he's berserked. Nice. I love it when they berserk me. All right, so I've seen a lot of people been playing this lately. I don't know why this has risen in popularity recently, but yeah, I always just take here. All right, so he's gonna come back this way. And if I try to do this like nonsense with it falls victim to the same sort of like queen, like same sort of thing with this. Although if I go here and then there, can I just play like this? And after this here, no. I better just give this pawn back. All right, it's just develop. Later I want to play like c4. Maybe I play that now actually, so that I can get it in before knight c3. I think I will. All right, now I take here. He's just nice isolated pawn. Oh, he doesn't actually. Right, the move order is different. I'm thinking about that from another perspective in a different line. Okay, am I afraid of knight takes here? Not really afraid of it, but I don't want to allow him to do that either. Although it looks like it leads to a queen trade. If he takes here, I can go to queen trade, and that means that he has to use more time probably. Because if he doesn't have a queen, that means he's not checkmating me. It means he has to play an endgame with only 5 minutes to my 8. Whatever. I think I can just play e4 and have the same benefit. Or not. Right. So I need to develop my queen now. Queen here. Or in some way defend this pawn. Yeah, queen here seems fine. Does he do this? Does that work? Surely not. Right, let's get castled. Wow, so he does do this. Yeah, I don't think this works at all. Oh, he's got this move now. Aha. Well, no matter what I do, he's going to come back here with check, so... Oh. I guess he doesn't. Why can't I predict this guy's moves? So interesting. He's playing really quickly, too. I had a discussion with an NM and we both agreed on one thing. Classical chess is getting stale in the last years with the internet and less players enjoy it. Wow. Keeps hitting my queen. Chess federations need to allow titles to be obtained through faster time controls, such as 30 plus 10. Huh. Um, Actually, USCF does rate. Well, maybe it's 30 plus. Like anything 30 minutes and more is considered a classical, like your main rating. So I think if a tournament had like a 30 plus 5 even, um, it would be rated normally. So if I could just survive this, I'm a piece up. So I'm threatening A3, trying to trade queens here. All right, so he's wanting to get the exchange. I can go knight here to defend against that. That doesn't work. So knight here, I'm loosening my control of this square, but this knight is still on this. And I no longer have the option to play A3 to change queens. But I think I have to deal with this threat, though. I really do. That's my rook into the game. That's a plus side. All the worthy tournaments are currently in a 90 plus 30. Yeah, well, I don't think FIDE recognizes 30 plus 10. 30 plus 10 is a separate time control for FIDE. Hmm. Yeah. Right, Aeroslax. And what I'm saying is that 2200 at USCF and a 30 plus 10 tournament is still considered a national master. Like, the cutoff is under 30 minutes in the USCF. But maybe not FIDE. But FIDE, 2200 FIDE doesn't get you anything but like candidate master, I think. So. Alright, so I traded queens and I'm a piece up. He's got like 2 pawns for the piece, I think. Oh, he's got 3 pawns for it, actually. Oh no. I can go here. Still ahead on the clock, which is nice. So this music reminds me of a movie soundtrack that hey, who requested this? I'm curious. Oh, Sonic Castle. Nice. It reminds me of Lictopret, actually. Lictopret, I haven't seen Lictopret in here this week. Let's go here. Yeah, right? Anxiety. The anxiety is real. Oh no. I saw this, and then I forgot about it 2 seconds later. This is worse than bad. This is really bad now. all four of these guys against my king. Yeah, I'm toast now. It's just mate. Yeah, back to tournament. Shoot. That guy really outplayed me. Piece sacrifice and everything. He got enough pawns for it. And even the simplifications weren't enough to help me defend that. It's crazy. I think it started with me checking him instead of holding his king back. I was just playing random checks. And he was actually improving his king, helping him move his pawns forward. So, yeah. When there are 4 pieces on a pawn, be careful. Right. Aeroslex says, I'm playing for today I'm feeling like playing for well. I dropped a lot of elo, but I'm slowly climbing back. Nice. The song you tried to request has more dislikes than likes. Yeah, no, it's not. It's not a joke. Like I don't want people playing disliked songs. Whoa. All right. Now I'm playing at 2100, and he didn't berserk me. That's nice. Okay, so I take here, go here, and I saw Grandmaster Feingold play this. I don't know how good this line is or whatever, but there's this nice little queen check to get the piece back, and it throws people off, I think. You get tilted when playing. Yeah, it's funny. I think I get more emotional when I'm alone playing chess, like in my room, like playing blitz chess with my iPad or with my computer. But if I'm out in public or if I'm streaming, like I find I get quite a bit less emotional. Like I don't rage or anything like that. Yeah, so the moral of that story is play more in public if you don't want to rage. At least that's how it affects me. I don't know. Maybe some people are fine with, losing their cool in front of a bunch of people, but yeah, not me. Yeah, that's kind of true, Arzlex. Play the Bong Cloud. No, no, no. I'm not into meme openings. I don't know anything about that sort of thing. Yeah, it's possible. Oh, Sonic Castle, you can't have a space between the exclam and the S in Song Request. So do it again with exclam SR instead of exclam space SR. Huh. Joanna tries with the host. Oh, from the raid. Oh, wow. Joanna tries. Thanks very much. Hey, Bertrout. How's it going? All right, so I'm gonna take with the knight here for tempo on the bishop, I guess. Makes sense. I did want to improve the bishop, but I think the knight stands better here, at least temporarily. Okay, and now knight here as well hits this bishop. Happy with that. Ah, the chat's going wild. Bunch of people here from Joanna's stream. So Mello, Bertrout, Swag. Oh, Swag Life's been here. Pinback. Hey, welcome to Chess with Chris. I want to sprayed some raid on the last chess games we played, Mello dude. Oh my god. I guess Joanna tries had a viewers tournament, so you guys all played each other. Yeah, thanks, Joanna. I will. All right, f6 just to hamper in his knight, and to prepare to expand on the side of the board where I have the majority. Right. So this is 4-3 on the king side. So my plan is to make a pass pawn on the king side eventually. All right, I wanted to play e5 anyway. Not sure why he's tempting me into that. Oh, e5. He's got this move. Well, not right away, but there's issues with this diagonal later, which I have to watch out for. I should be okay though. Right now I had the square covered, but I guess there's ideas of b4, kicking the knight away. Yeah, so like right now he's threatening b4 and then bishop b3. He's also got ideas of this. I think I need to. If I just kick his knight and he takes my bishop, then bishop b3 is not an issue anymore. b4. If I kick his knight, b4, I can just take and he takes. I take it back. Yeah, that's totally fine. Let's play b4 now. Oh, sorry, g3, g6. g6 now. Hey, Fexia, how's it going? Yeah, it's always nice to play against a stronger player. Okay. It takes off my last bishop. I'm still improving my king side little by little. I'm gonna play king g7 now to get rid of any issues on the open diagonal. Playing versus 2K 2.1K raiders is really the best. Huh. Okay, so this move I don't understand because I can just play here and here. Is I suddenly get a pass pawn. Like immediately get a pass pawn. Huh. Although, maybe there's an issue with e5 and then b4. No, I could just go knight here. But then this pawn probably becomes really weak. I don't know. All I can do is try it. I don't want to trade here. Let's see what happens. b4 kind of leaves his c-pawn a little bit weak as well, so it's double-edged. Yeah, Aeroslex's, something I've noticed when playing against masters is that I learn opening theory a little bit better. I've started to memorize some, grandmaster moves, and obviously people at 2200 and above, they have to know those lines, even better than I do. So I always look at the opening when I'm playing against a higher rated player because I feel like sometimes they know things better than I do. Unless they're just being like trolly and playing a weird opening just to get me out of book, and then I don't pay any attention to it. So. Guys are talking about smoking. Mellow. All right, so he's hitting the knight a different way, and I think I still have to go here. So he's actually hitting the knight not with b4 but with his bishop, and that helps because the c3 pawn isn't going to be weak. But now this knight is going to hit the b2 pawn and the bishop here, so maybe he trades it off, and then I have to struggle to defend this pawn. Yeah, because like if you notice, like the paths that this knight has to get here are limited. Like you almost have to go here and then here and here, but all those squares are taken away. I don't know how else. I guess I could get. I mean, like this and this, but again, those squares are going to be taken away as well. Wow. Okay, well I have to go for it. Otherwise, I'm losing this pawn immediately. Probably better to lose it when he doesn't have the bishop pair as opposed to when he does. Yeah. So he gives up the bishop pair in order to win a pawn. Although maybe it's not so clear how he wins this pawn actually, because it's on a light square. Oh right. Well, that was easy. All you had to do was block. All right. Well, the bishop is now pinned. It's no longer pinned anymore. I'm gonna activate my rook though. Maybe if I get to double up my rooks, it'll be pinned again. Ah, this song. Nice. I always enjoy this song. Like a James Bond playing chess. You think Serbia thinks that the song is talking about me? I'm not so sure. So I can take this pawn, but then he takes here. I think I have to go for it though. I don't know what else to do. I can't really defend. It doesn't work. Trading off seems bad. Like this rook's not doing anything right now. I guess it's past c pawn. I don't know. And I can't step into this, right? Because this is mate. No, it's not. Actually, the knight holds it. But king here, pawn here, for example, that would be really bad. Because then once the knight moves, it is mate. So probably king back. And then he's got his choice of pawns. We could also block with the knight, but that looks bad too. Because he can pile up on that knight really quickly. I don't know. Knight here. He can't play this immediately, but he could play there and then prepare that. I don't know. That's true, Arizlax. But you always try to make him play the best moves and fight on. I'm not lost here yet. I'm just losing. Definitely losing. He's got my knight nicely dominated with his bishop. My rook here is the only good piece, really. I don't know. He takes this pawn. It's an interesting choice. Oh, it's because it comes with this threat. Actually, how do I save this rook? I have to stop this check somehow. And I can't. I can't stop that check. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? What do I do here? He's gonna take my rook. I can't do this because he just checks here anyway and then takes it. Yeah, this rook is toast. Wow. GG. I just want to check the computer really quick. Yeah, I can't save my rook. You go here, you have to allow this. King up, and he takes. Wow. I didn't look deeply enough. Alright. Let's go back to the tournament. See how much there is. 49 minutes. I think I'm gonna do something a little bit different. There was a study here. Ba-da-ba-da. So this is white to move. So this is a little puzzle here. They were saying that the Stockfish doesn't see. So Stockfish is seeing a really good line here for white, but it's not the same as the solution that's given. It's interesting. Stockfish gives bishop takes, b takes, bishop takes, and then king d7. Let's go through this line that Stockfish gives. So bishop takes, b takes, bishop takes, and instead of taking back, he goes king d7. You just save the bishop. You win the bishop. You you're basically a piece up now. Wait, no, you're not a piece up. What am I doing? But you have this extra pass pawn. You have several pass pawns here. That's why it's a plus for white. But how does that compare to the real solution? Okay, so the solution that's given here is bishop takes. You go king takes, and then bishop takes a6. Okay, and the Stockfish doesn't play b takes a6. It just plays rook over. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's... I don't see any major difference between those lines, honestly. Like, maybe it's because Stockfish 10 is finding it, and some other version of Stockfish did not. Yeah, I'm not sure what King F2 is. Maybe King F2 was the old move. Like the move that Stockfish wants to play here. That's weird. Alright, back to the tournament. I just wanted to show that puzzle that was linked in chat earlier. Yeah, that guy definitely was stronger than me. Bishop a6, bishop e7, then the bishop on c6 hangs. Okay. Anyway. Here we go. Ah, this gambit. Alright. I know something about this. Oh. Okay, so I didn't know about that trick. Wow. Well, that's nasty, isn't it? It takes my bishop. Maybe knight here? His queen's forced back here. Maybe I can castle by hand and I have something here. I don't know. Yeah, I've never seen that trick either, Serbia. That's funny. Like, this is the line that I was taught to play against the Budapest. And starting with f6, you know, that was the end of the analysis. They just took here and then I'm on my own. I just take here and I'm on my own. Like, this is the end of my opening prep. Yeah, that trick was really nice. Okay, so I'm playing against a 1700 that knows this opening really well. So what do I do here? I feel like I really need to deal with my king. Like, I want to play like bishop e2, king back, or no, rook over and then king back, and then king it into the corner on h1. Because this bishop, dangerous. Maybe bishop d3 is a little bit better. Because then the rook could come to e1 in case this e3 becomes, you know, attacked or whatever. Let's go here. It's not tea, actually. It's iced coffee. I don't hardly ever make tea at home. Okay, I'm not really worried about either of these captures, so let's just bring my king back. Although, wait, he's got this. With this happening. Hmm. It just occurred to me that I'm not down a pawn. This would be the first pawn that I lose if I lose a pawn. Because, he sacked a pawn in order to win this f2 pawn, right? Um, but yeah, what do I do after this move? I guess knight here? No, knight here would be bad. Like if I'm going here and then there and then this would lose a piece. So knight here, I guess. And then king h1. Guess that's fine. Whoa, I'm losing a piece? How did I miss stuff like that? How did I miss that? How did I miss that? I realized I was threatening this. I didn't realize he could just take it. Wow. I'll have a good one, Arislex. Man. Yeah, losing a piece to a 1700 player, that feels really bad. Knight knight f2. You guys are giving me moves? Yeah, I was thinking queen e2 and then rook d1. Knight f7 is winning the house. Oh, knight f7, I get 2 pieces for the rook. Yeah, I'll take 2 pieces for the rook any day. Knight f4. Knight f4 when? Where's the bishop when you play knight f4? I don't know. He played just one game and the game was beautiful. That's good. Oh, bishop h6. Yeah, knight f4 is kind of nice, but maybe my queen can do something annoying while his queen's under attack, I'm not really seeing much, though. Oh, that's a good point, actually. Knight f4. Yeah. So I win my piece back that way. So the one thing that I'm noticing about this position is all of this nonsense, right? Like, how can you get away with attacking with only a few pieces? So I'm getting all of my pieces in now. I should be coming back into this game. Just based on this, right? Yeah, I know, Serbia. That's what I'm thinking. Like, I'm using all of my pieces, and he's only using one or two now. So maybe like knight g5 seems screaming to be played here. And then after g6, what do I do? I'm not sure. Maybe I can take his rook and then play like rook here. And we'll see. Yeah, c5 looks nice, actually. I think he has to give a piece away because to to play like e5, closing the diagonal. But actually, what does he do after this move? Just queen here, threatening this. Is there any defense to that? Let's try this. Resign defense. Wow, a very Morphy-like game. Or another one of my heroes. I just got a new book on this guy. Hang on, let me see if I can find it. I just got a new book for Christmas. I opened up some of my Christmas presents early. So yeah, I got this book, The Life and Games of Mikhail Tal. It's a good book. A really good book. Bishop c5, if takes, d6 and bishop f5. Bishop c5, queen takes, d6, I take d6, and then bishop f5. Yeah, that may do something, Pepe. But I think I'm a piece up in that position, and I should be able to defend. However, I see a mate not taking. Ah. That's a nice hint. Thanks very much, Pepe. So queen here just looks really strong, right? Yeah. So queen here, and you can't defend both of these. Well, he is defending this one, but queen here. His queen has no avenue to f7, and his bishop can't move. Neither can his rook. So queen here, yeah, it defends everything nicely as well. So I'm gonna go queen here. You guys are giving me so many lines in chat. Bishop c5, rook f8, king g7, rook f8. Oh, I didn't even consider rook f8. Rook f8, king g7. Yeah, Serbia, that was a good line. That was more forcing than what I did. But I feel like mine's a pretty good line as well. Whoa, he just gave me his queen. Do I take his queen or do I just checkmate in 2, right? Yeah, just checkmate in 2. Better than taking the queen. GG, Dark Horse. I'm so glad I didn't lose to the 1700. Alright, back to tournament. Anyway, I just started reading this book. the first game the first time he ever played a chess master, he won in a simultaneous exhibition. It's the first game that's given in this book. It's a really pretty book, really pretty game. It's a great book. It's written by Tal himself, so it's a collection of his own life stories and his best games. All right. That technique in chess leader is known as the brute force calculation. Right, Serbia. Take the queen or mate. Yeah. Tough choice. Okay, so we'll play again. I'm playing against a 1400. I'm tempted to berserk, but I have to really concentrate if I'm going to berserk, so I'm going to have to neglect the chat really quick. I'm going to go ahead and berserk him, and just concentrate on this game. I should probably check to see that he's played more than a few games. Only 25 games. Oh no. Still okay though. Yeah, berserk. Oh wow. He's playing some ridiculous line against the Caro-Kann that I've never seen. So I get an e5 now. Thanks, Salty. Salty Clown with the compliment there. Alright, let's just castle. Not sure what this move is doing really. Mm-hmm. Is this okay now? I think after here I can just... Oh, he pushes though. I guess it's okay. Just lock everything up. Hmm. GG. GG. All right, I can pay attention to the chat for a minute. What were you guys talking about? I'm expecting in the episode Chris Strikes Back, the game against me. Oh, right, you challenged me. Yeah, we can play soon. It's 4 o'clock. Yeah, we can play now actually. Oh no, there's only 20 minutes left in this game. I provoked him to play H6, 20 moves game. It's like a Morphe in his best days, positional using tactics. Is that the one game that you played earlier today, or is it the game you played against me yesterday? Yeah, you know what? I'll just forget about the tournament. Let me pause the tournament. I'm gonna check my standing really quick. Yeah, I'm nowhere near like the top or whatever. So, um, yeah. So, Mello, anybody that wants to play me, feel free to send me a challenge, and I'll play you next. But we'll go with Serbia right now. All right, here we go. Serbia, it's your turn. All right, so he must be prepared for my Caro-Kann because this is what he knows that I play. Interesting. All right, so we've got some challenges queued up. Looks like Bad Fish will be next, and then Roy Davis after that. Good deal. Bad Fish wants to play a 3-minute game. That's pretty fast. All right, E6. My knight out, bishop out. Mello's feeling aggressive today. All right. This move actually is annoying because I can't respond with bishop d6. You know, my pawn falls. Okay, I guess queen here. Queen here, bishop here. I can go there. That's a weird move. Oh no. Oh man. Yeah, he just made this work. And my only defense against that was the knight here. So he took the knight off, and now I don't have a defense against that. GG, Serbia. That was fast. Man, I really fell apart there. Okay, let me look at this opening. Yeah. So he played the exchange Caro with bishop d3. I think this is the way Bobby Fischer played against the Caro-Kann. I've looked at a couple of his games, but yeah. So it's knight f6 normal here. No, knight c6 is normal here. Knight c6 and c3. I mean, we probably transposed. No, we didn't transpose into that because I never played knight c6. He took it off. Yeah. Queen b3 is normal here, actually. Bishop g4. Knight c6 is also still should have been played here. Yeah. So knight e2, knight c6. Again, I keep delaying my knight c6 for no reason, and then I just lose. So bishop here, I needed to play queen back, or maybe queen b6. Yeah, and that would have held on. Queen here was definitely a big problem for me. Yeah, GG. All right, so Bad Fish with a 3-minute game. Here we go. Yeah, it's not transposing because I never played knight c6. Okay, Bad Fish, give me everything you got. Oh, interesting. I missed bishop h6-7. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Bishop takes h7. Oh, because your knight was pinned to the queen. Ah, I did not see that. I did not see that. So I'm tempted by this. It's kind of a, I mean, it's just like a one-move threat, right? He just defends. It looks like fun. I gotta try it, right? Okay. Should probably move my queen back now. Maybe not there. Although, if not there, where? It's no real good. It's not a real good spot for her. Let's go queen c2, actually. That way the d pawn's not pinned. He doesn't have c5. Well, he could. He could play c5, but... Alright, I feel like my bishop might do a better job on g3 than h4. Hmm. Maybe I could eat some manchego on stream one day and we'll call you Cheese with Chris. Oh boy. Birchout with the jokes. Birchout with the jokes. Or if I just told some really corny jokes myself, then that would be Cheese with Chris, you know. Yeah, Chuck Norris is a butt of jokes here too as well. Serbia. Oh, that's funny. I saw one of Chuck Norris's really early um, movies. What was it called? Uh, it was with Bruce Lee, and I forgot. It was like Enter the Dragon or something. I didn't know that Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris were connected. I had no idea that they knew each other. It was really interesting to find that out. Shoot. Shoot. Oh, but I won on time. Woo. Man, that was crazy there at the end. Yeah, it just took a little bit too long, Badfish. GG, GG. I think that's the only time I've ever beaten you. The only way I've ever beaten you, I think, is on time. Good game. All right. So now it's Roy Davis's turn. Roy's going to play a 10-minute game with me. Looking forward to this, Roy. It's your turn. AKA Swag God Blaze it in chat. For those of you who don't know the connection. Christina, who brings Chuck Norris to the role, not his mom, his aunt, because no one dares. Oh, that's hilarious. Reindeer and Snowy. It's an emote, but I can't see it. It answers. Oh yeah, I can see that on my chat. Yeah, if you have better Twitch TV, then it works. All right, Bishop G5. It's a good move. It's not one that I play personally, but it's a good move. Although maybe I should start playing it. I've stopped playing the Botvinnik variation, unfortunately. It's just too sharp, and I don't understand the position. It's too open and sharp and tactical for me. Yeah, Bear Trout. Man, if you're a streamer and you don't have better Twitch TV is so helpful. So helpful. Okay. Queen A4 is weird. I've never seen that move before. I feel like it just loses to knight B6 because of the fork here. I can just pick up this pawn for free. Is there something I'm missing? I don't think so. Yeah, Queen A4 is suspicious. Yeah, but Feingold actually has a suspicious emote. Somebody was using that in my chat the other day. Had a Feingold sub here. Aha. So there are complications though, right, after this move. Yeah. If I move my knight, depends, you know, he's got this, but I can just take it actually and then take his knight, right? If I take here, he takes my knight, I take his. Yeah, it should be fine actually. Maybe he just goes here though? Yeah. So he ruins my pawn structure, but I'm still up a pawn. So what should I do with his knight? The issue is that he's taking here, and I have to take back with the pawn, right? Knight here, maybe? Or knight here. Yeah, knight here for this outpost seems better. I can pre-move this. This justifies queen a4? I'm not sure, Pepe. Yeah, I'm still a pawn up, right? And he's got an isolated d-pawn. Yeah, I'm not sure that that's enough for the pawn. Oh, you would have played queen a5 just now. Huh. Queen a5 now. That's an idea, actually. I like that. Because then I can trade my knight away and then not get the double pawns. I didn't consider that. I didn't even see it, honestly. I should always... So, I've been watching some of I Am Andrus's lessons, where he tells his students to always look at the checks, captures, and threats as like a number one priority at the beginning of every turn. But I feel like there's something I don't have time in a 10-minute game for, to always check all the checks, captures, and threats every single move. I don't know. Oh wow, I didn't take. Wow. Okay, so now I'm going to defend and castle. So now I don't get the double pawns. True, Pepe. Yeah, I should probably try to start thinking of doing that. Thanks, Mr. Sabon, for the follow. Yeah, I should probably, develop a habit of trying to do that quickly. Okay, let's finally get castled. Does this work? Because I take, he takes, I take, he takes. Yeah. It's just a bunch of trades, right? We trade 2 pieces. Problem is I lose my good bishop. Let's bring the knight here as planned. Dude, look what time it is. Is it 4:20? Oh, it is. It's 4:21 really, but close enough. The name of this opening. Knight f3, g3, bishop g2. I think a lot of people would call that Shamsi, that most people would call that the King's Indian attack. At least that's what I would call it. King's Indian attack, yeah. KIA, not KID. Tyrus? Is that how I pronounce that name? Yeah, Tyrus says the Karoslav structure. That's exactly what I play. Yep. All right, so I think c5 might be an idea here, but it's defended too many times, right? So, b6 is not possible because of queen takes. What should I do? Kind of like the idea of coming here, but I want to let this bishop out somewhere. So now at the end of all of this, I have knight here hitting the queen. And I've improved my queen, uncongested my pieces. I feel like I have less space than my opponent, so trading pieces is good. Also, trading pieces is good for the endgame where the weak d-pawn. Yeah, I've justified this to make me want to do this now. Yeah, trade seem beneficial. Yep. Whoa, with the rook. Interesting. All right, so let's bring my knight back. You can get this rook active here. This bishop is going to be a long-term problem, like I think for me, unless I do something really to, if I prepare this move somehow, maybe. The King's Indian attack is better than the King's Indian defense. Yes. All right. I kind of want to just play bishop d7, just to get this out someday. But I don't really want to play for these breaks because this pawn, right? If I play one of these breaks, he just trades off the pawn weakness. So maybe just leaving the bishop here, or like somehow preparing b6 so that the c6 pawn doesn't hang is better. So b6 and b7 somehow, like queen here, and then b6, b7, or bishop a6 even. Let's start with this. We got another challenge. Looks like Sonicast is going to be next. If anyone else wants to challenge me, feel free. Jump in the queue, and I'll play you when your turn comes up. Just leave the challenge open in another window on another device. Sometimes I'll be in bed with watching a stream on my iPad, and I've got a challenge waiting on my phone, and I'm going back and forth. D7 then E8. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not a bad option. But ideally I'd like to get the bishop out, somewhere around here. Because even on E8, it's still trapped in. It's just that the rooks are connected. So it solves one problem, but doesn't solve the other. Whereas bishop A6 or bishop B7 might solve both problems. Okay, so he's doubling up here. So this idea is now infectious for me because, I want to get in like this maybe. And then I also want to play like this and then go like here maybe, like to double up on the d file. Doubling up on the d file seems really good. I don't know. I don't know. So the problem is I want to keep this pawn here. So neither of these moves are appealing, right? So yeah, I think Tyrus, I like your idea. I'm gonna go for that. I feel weird playing an idea that someone mentions in the chat, but anyway. Black needs to play 95. Yeah, I was looking at 95, but I still want to get my both of my rooks active. Like I need all my rooks defending. He's got all of his pieces ready to attack and stuff. So 95 just felt like shifting my good pieces, like playing with your pretty pieces. I didn't want to do that. Gmoves is encouraging me to develop my bishop. So now I'd like to double up on the d file, but I think I need to play like this first. Kick the knight out and then go like this. I'm slowly but surely getting my way out of the space issues. So rook here. Should I be worried about that? I don't want to get in time trouble. But yeah, like moves like this kind of bother me. Could go queen here maybe. So he's just trying to flag me now, just playing quickly. 2 minutes left. Roy's playing well. He hasn't blundered anything hardly. Not too big anyway. Just a couple pawns here and there. And he's got some nice activity going with his pieces. Yeah. Nicely done, Roy. I'm just defending. I'm just defending just well enough, you know. Oh, that's actually a good point. I missed this. I totally missed this. So I lost one of my pawns. For a minute there, I was 2 pawns up. Yeah, Mello missed the same issue that I did with bishop c4. Yeah, so Tyrus was calling knight a2 greedy. Yeah, that sounds about right. I have been known to be a pawn grubber, playing greedy like that. And that move has some issues for me. Yeah, so I can't, with this pawn not supporting this one anymore, I can't go here because he just takes. Whereas he takes here, I take here. You can take here with check. This could get ugly. This could get really ugly. I'm gonna go here. Get my knight back into the defense, hopefully. You can take here with check, but my king is relatively safe on g2. Oh, but then f5 falls as well. Yeah, but he's got to deal with his rook first. Oh no, h takes, king g4, rook takes. Wow. Oh, I missed this. Am I gonna get taken out by a viewer here? Oh no. Oh, he didn't take the pawn. All right. Let's go here. We only have a minute left. This is getting rough. It's getting rough. Knight here, maybe? If here, I can take this one. Am I escaping the checks? That's the question. I think I am. He wants a draw, but no. Not going to take a draw. Doesn't work. Oh, I lost on time. Oh no. Crap. GG, Roy. It's not the first time you beat me, but yeah. That felt bad. That felt really bad. I choked there for sure. Good game, man. I had a good position and then blew it all away, letting you attack me. Nicely done. Nicely done. All right, Sonic Castle, you're next. 5-minute game. It's noticeably faster. All right, playing against the Grunfeld. I had this bishop d2 I like to play. Okay, so this move is not... I guess I have to go here? Maybe I take and go here. Yeah. It's interesting. I'm so used to them taking my knight. This isn't a familiar position for me. Ah, G moves. Yeah, I guess you're familiar with this. I yeah, I've made this my pet line or whatever in against the Grunfeld because the main lines I was just never very good at. Yeah, just take here. Do I take here? No, just play a3 for now. Yeah, it is interesting. I think he tricked me with the move order somehow. Maybe I could have just played e4 when his knight was stuck there. I'm not sure. All right. Mr. Sabon, I don't think queen takes queen was ever on because of it was check. Oh my god. Yeah, this is bad. I think I'm losing now. Ah. Okay, so I missed a tactic here. And I don't want to trade queens, so I'll just bring my queen back and let him have the bishop. Hmm. I'm playing a piece down. It's rough. So rough. I don't know. So knight here, maybe? Yeah, knight here. Ouch. I was thinking I had f3 here, but I don't. as the knight takes. Wow. Yeah, knight needed to stay over here, didn't it? So I guess I take here and then play f3 and give up this. Because then I can move my queen, and I'm just losing a pawn. And I'm losing a pawn and the d file. Of course, after queen here, he's on this pawn as well. So it's looking worse and worse because I don't have queen here because queen takes. So queen here maybe. This is really sad. More and more resignable. Okay, yeah, I resign. Good game, Sonicast. Wow, well done. GG, GG. All right, all right. So I'm out of challenges. Let's see what's going on in the tournament land. You guys can see this. Looks like the daily rapid ended, and there's no rapid going on right now. We've got a daily ultra bullet, which there's no way I'm playing that. 1/4, 15-second chess is ridiculous. I don't even understand why it exists on Lichess. There's an under 2000 rapid, which I just barely qualified for. Just barely fell under 2000 this week. I would only get one game in this though. Starting at 5, yeah, I don't know if I want to join a tournament after 5. I'll just play one game here in the under 2000. All right. The rest of the game should be emotional grounding for the next game. Yeah, G moves, but I'm likely to just get more tilted the longer I play that game. 15 seconds pre-moves is pure understanding of chess. No, Serbia. It's just mouse movement. Like if you move your mouse faster than your opponent, you win. Like very rarely does a 15-second game end in a checkmate. G moves, if you want to send me a challenge, feel free. But this game is likely to start soon. Knight a5, queen b5. So queen b5, queen takes b5, c takes b5, knight takes c4, knight takes c4, right? I think I have that right. G moves. I looked at queen b5, but he just trades queens and then takes my bishop. Okay, I'm against a useless player here. I take my queen with the bishop. Oh. Oh, okay. I was thinking queen b4 maybe then, not queen b5. Interesting. Ah, G moves. Yeah. For some reason, I didn't look at that. Swag God, you don't like queen trades, huh? Ah, it's okay. You gotta learn to play all kinds of positions, including ones without queens. Yeah, same here, G moves. In games, in games are really where I've wanted to keep my focus on chess recently. Um, so I've been choosing opening lines on purpose that lead to end games. Serbia says, for the moment I started playing Bullet, I extend my life because every second seems longer for me than before I played Bullet. Wow. Actually, the winning technical endgame is a different kind of satisfying than slashing a kingside attack. Yeah. What is this? This guy's going crazy here. This doesn't work, I don't think. Because I can go check and then move my king. So I'm just a piece up now? I do get some satisfaction out of a kingside attack, but I think I get more satisfaction out of a technical endgame. Because I feel like there's more skill involved in technical endgames than there is in just attacking your opponent's king. Um, that's probably a really controversial opinion, and I'm gonna get some hate for that. But yeah, I just feel like there's more subtlety in the endgame. Um, when it comes to like managing your pawn structure and promoting and all that kind of stuff. What do I do with my bishop? It's not easy. Maybe just bishop a7. Seems weird, but the bishop's just as good on this long diagonal from here as it is from here. I don't see white's competition. Oh, me too. The Philidor, Berlin, a few Nimzo lines, Petrov. Cool G moves. I need to look at more of those because I have one against as white as against the King's Indian, but yeah, I need to get more. So I'm gonna take here and then go here, I guess. Maybe knight here would be good. Okay, I can just develop my rook. Let's get my rook centralized. Not here. That would be a mistake. Although I guess he's threatening this. So in that case, maybe this rook here is better. Or I could just play knight here immediately. Yeah, let's just go knight here. I hate working for the win, and it feels like that's what you have to do in the endgame. Would rather just capitalize off a miscalculation. Yeah, I guess I understand what you're saying. That you get more of that immediate satisfaction from a kingside attack. It's more instant gratification. Rook a e1. The bishop was on e1. Tyrus, what are you talking about? Are you saying when my knight was here? Oh, the knight was on d7. Okay. I thought you meant before the knight moved here. Um, not before the knight moved here. Okay, now I understand what you're saying. Yeah, you know, it's funny. I didn't even look at that for some reason. I'm not sure why I didn't look at that. I hope that link still works. I haven't tried that link lately for the song list. Oh, looks like it does. Yeah. Good deal. So can I just take here? What's the problem with that? If he takes here, I get lift for my king. So knight takes, bishop takes, pawn takes, check, and then my king can come up here after the rook trade. I think I'm fine. As a modern player trying to be a GM, you got to be flexible. Oh, that's true, right? Like masters, not even just a grandmaster, but all masters, like any even lower level masters, have to be comfortable playing in almost every style, right? So you got to be able to attack the king. You got to be able to win a technical end game. You got to be able to outplay people in the middle game. Yeah, you got to know everything really. Okay. Yeah. So maybe bishop back here. The knight's got this right. Uh, so I got to take here, I guess, and lose the exchange. Jeez. Hmm. Rook here doesn't work because this bishop is defended. Hmm. What have I done? I can go. I can't do that actually because takes. He's got this. The knight being here is not enough. Hmm. I could just move my rook to defend the knight though, right? And then if knight, yeah, I can just take that. Yeah, let's just do that. Oh, I looked at this, but not this. So now rook here, maybe. So rook here, he's got like bishop here. Wow, it's getting worse actually. Some nice upbeat music. I like this. Yeah, G moves. That's an important point. Although there is something to be said about slow analysis, like doing it yourself, like learning to analyze that kind of stuff all by yourself is an important skill, right? So rook here, bishop here, takes. I don't have time to take this. Rook here, bishop here, takes. Yeah, it doesn't work. I was thinking rook here would just save me, but then it doesn't, actually. There's some nice stuff going on with this though. Wonder if that helps. Oh boy. What do I do here? I only have 2 minutes. I don't know. I've got this though. That's it's a nice point actually. I'm glad I saw this. I still got this back rank covered. And I'm still forking his bishops. Man, if rook here though, that could be ugly. He's got to find it. Oh, rook d5. No, rook d5. I just take it. What are you talking about? It's rook a5 that I'm. Yeah, it's rook a5. I do it myself, but the filler, unuseful time spent hunting down and logging and clicking download, waiting, etc. Removed. All your mistakes highlighted as red and doing root cause analysis on your mistakes. Huh. Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. So Gmos, you know Python. Yes, I'm a Python programmer myself as well. I've never done anything with Python and chess though. It's interesting. So bishop here would lose immediately. After it takes, and then here I have to deal with the back rank, and then I'm losing this pawn. Wow. Man, what a complicated game. Although if he takes this pawn, he loses this bishop, right? So, okay. Okay. So I'm just playing this ending now where he has a little bit more time than I do. All right, so knight here. Looks logical. Crap. I don't think you get away with taking this, though. Oh my goodness. So just go here? I have to go... I can go here. No. Shoot, I don't know. Unbelievable. And now this wins. I'm so screwed. I'm just lost. Lost to a 1755. Unbelievable. I think there were multiple chances for me to win this game. I just didn't see them. I want to do a quick analysis of this game. All right, he's already done the analysis for me. Nice. Or one of you guys did. Wow. Okay, so I still have one person challenge me. Sonicast wants to play again. But yeah, let's look at this opening. I feel like I played the opening pretty well. Yeah, this is just not played at the master level. That's so funny. There's no theory here. Let's look at the Lichess database though. So bishop d3, queen g4 is fine. Yeah, black does well from here. Although maybe there's some better moves. Knight f3, knight bd7. E6 is fine. It looks like c5 is not normal. But okay. So Serbia says because you have a strong bishop, it's a strategical error. I'm not sure what you were talking about, Serbia. And you gave the bishop pair. Well, I gave the bishop pair like really early on. Yeah, I mean, losing that piece made me think I just had the win, you know, like. But then my pieces got tangled up, and I wasn't able to defend here. So what was the deal? Rook d2. So rook d2 still defended. So I was thinking bishop here, and then how do I defend my? Oh, I had this move. Okay, I completely missed this move as a possibility. Wow. See, if I had noticed this, I would have been fine with this move. But yeah, I didn't see that. I didn't see that my bishop could come up here and defend and attack at the same time. Wow. So I give the piece back, thinking that I can win this. But yeah. So I played this well, more or less. When after realizing that I didn't after missing this thing where I could have defended my knight on c3, I played more or less fine. But this is supposed to be a draw, not a loss, right? So obviously didn't play this ending quite well enough. Yeah, him letting my king up made me think I had some kind of advantage, actually. Oh, yeah, but then I lost my knight. So what was the way to do this? King c1? King b3 here. And now white's winning. So king b3. Rook here. Yeah, you either have to sack the rook or... Yeah, so this is just a draw by repetition now. Wow. Yeah. Going behind the pawn was a big mistake, actually. I should have avoided that. Whew. Oh, someone probably I'm not speaking loud enough into the microphone. That's my bad. The music should go down automatically when I'm speaking. It's just, I have to speak up and into the microphone. Yeah, so it would have been a draw if I had played that well. But yeah, no, I lost that game. All right, Sonicast wants to play a longer game now. Okay. So here we go. I got black again. Exchange Caro. Okay, so testing 1, 2, 3. Hello, 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 hello. I mean, it's not true. When I'm talking, the music is not very loud. But the music does get loud as soon as I start talking. As soon as I stop talking.
3 Hitches cheered with 100 bits.
Yeah, 3 hit chess. Thanks very much for that. I do appreciate that. Three hit chess. I haven't seen you in the stream in a while. It's good to see you again. Just want to get castled. Yeah, once again, thanks for the bits. For those of you that aren't aware, all of the Twitch bits that you donate this week, I think, are matched by Twitch to the to some charity. Actually, I believe it's kind of nice of them. All right, so this is coming quickly against my knight. It's not ideal. It's not ideal at all. Let's go queen here. Should be fine. All right, finally castled. Okay, so I'm gonna go with my my queenside attack here. See what's what. Actually, opening up the center now seems okay with his king there. I can play e5 now. I might as well go for that. Whenever I can get an e5 in this opening, I tend to go for it for the piece activity. Like everything opens up nicely. The rook, the e-file can open up for the rook. Threatening a fork here. He can't castle right now. Take with the knight. Centralize the knight. It's always good. I don't think he wants to lose the bishop pair, so again, he probably doesn't want to castle right now. Oh, he does. Okay, so I'll take the bishop pair back. I gave it to him earlier, so I'll give it back. Or I'll take it back now. Okay, so I have the isolated pawn, unfortunately. Alright, just to activate my rooks. Yeah, Fate, I agree with you. Like, it doesn't look that good. Probably, and for me, it's mostly because the so many minor pieces have already been traded off. If you mean 94, then the d5 pawn falls. Yeah, this endgame is not going to be good for me. Not going to be good at all. Too many weak pawns. Tyrus has a good point. Actually, the bishop trade. I was winning the bishop pair, but I was also activating his queen. That's a good point. Um, 94. He takes my queen. No, bishop check. There was no rook here earlier. When you were suggesting 94, there was no rook here. I moved rook here instead of 94. Yeah, 3 at chess. You're right. We are playing probably too quickly. Me even more so than him. So he can win a pawn now, I think, with takes and takes. But maybe I get some activity now. You know, I don't know. I have at least one threat here in that position. Sonic Castle, I'm not sure about your song. The some songs get skipped because they're not able to be played or embedded. Oh wow! She lets me have the f2 pawn. And I get my rook into here. Maybe this is good for me. I'm not sure. B3 and knight d5. Yeah, that trade of rooks was beneficial for me for sure. And then we traded off his perfectly reasonable f2 pawn for my really weak d5 pawn. So I'm gaining ground here, I think. Missed because I needed to go. I'm not sure what you mean. I'm playing against you, Sonic Castle, right? Rook takes a2. Yeah, I'm not sure what you're saying, 533, about rook takes a2. So I can win a pawn here if I trade. I would have an extra pawn in that endgame. That seems okay. I think I can take my chances in this endgame. The extra pawn is weak, but it is an extra pawn. I guess he could take a draw here. I don't know. I have king here, but then rook here. Yeah, rook there would. But then bishop back actually. Maybe I can fight for a win here. Oh, but that's a good point. After queen takes, rook here. What do I do then? my king is way too risky on e2 now, or e7 now. Ouch. Okay, I'm gonna take with the queen. Just try to go for it somehow. Fate. I've heard that voice so many times. Draw? Oh man. Us old school chess players know what he's talking about. Yeah, Blitzen. Blitzen was the one that did that, right? Okay, my king is just way out in the center. And he just took a pawn. I could take here. He's got checks here all over the place, really. Makes me nervous. Going here allows this. And then you can take more pawns, probably even with check. I will see. That was a fast one. Why did he do that? He did that really quickly. Hmm. I think he might have missed a chance to win there. He had queen here and then rook here. That would have been the end of me. Yeah, my king safety is such a big problem for me. I'm trying to run over here. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. $533. When do you think I could have played Queen F2? Like, I've been in check this whole game. This whole end game, I've been in check. I don't know. Maybe instead of taking this pawn, is that what you're saying? I mean, he always has like Rook G1 defending the pawn. Now, what do you mean now? Like, I've been in check this whole this whole end game. It's not my move. It's his move right now. Okay. He's threatening here. Um. So I think queen here, and then rook here. That forces his king out. Oh, whoa, he just allowed mate. If he'd gone here, he didn't have this move. All right, so now it's a queen ending instead of a rook ending. Okay. So he's offering a draw. He has 30 seconds to my 3 minutes, so I don't think I'm going to take that. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to take it. Because he only has 30 seconds. I can just beat him on the clock if nothing else. Now I gotta find out if there's a way out of the perpetual if I take this pawn. I'm not sure there is. But how do I avoid those checks in the first place? That was my question. Like, I need to get my queen back here, and then my king here. I'm not even sure that works. This might be a forced draw now, because I've pushed up to the point where you can get behind. Hmm. No checks from here. Oh no. Are you kidding me? Are you guys seeing this? What just happened here? I should have accepted the draw. Like, this is my only legal move. Ouch. Unbelievable. I needed to push his king back, like or pin this pawn before advancing here. We were both low on time, and yeah, he just outplayed me there. Wow. So where was my chance? I think I had to play like queen here. Yeah, if I'd played queen here, I would have saved it. Let's check this out. Actually, maybe the computer says differently. So queen a7. Queen a7 stops the idea of coming back. Queen a2. Oh, that's his move. Wait a minute. Yeah, so instead of advancing, I should have defended with my queen or something. I don't know. So if I take here, he's got queen a7. And then I need to defend somehow. Like it's saying queen d6, but then he takes my pawn. So king back. Wait, queen d6, why doesn't he take the pawn? Why don't... Oh, because I have this move? So if you take here, then this move, back. Yeah, it's just mate somehow. Okay, it's his king that's in trouble. So instead you go here. What a complex ending. And now this doesn't work because my queen's seeing through all of this. Wow. Yeah, I totally missed that idea. GG Sonicast. Well done. Well done. Okay, so I think I'm gonna end the stream right here. But don't go anywhere, guys. Let's do a raid. So let's figure out who's live that I wanna raid here really quick. All right. Oh, 3-Hit Chess just subscribed with Twitch Prime. Thanks very much, 3-Hit Chess. And I think I'll go ahead and raid Pepaloo. So we've raided him in the past. Hopefully this time there'll be more of you guys joining. Is this actually gonna work? Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you guys next time. And yeah, next week on Mondays and Tuesdays. See you guys later.